Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kicker's team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense is set up in business in the red zone after that return. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. A strike downfield. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to throw. It's Rasmussen. They're bringing heat. Touchdown, Hokie! And they score first. First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd going at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well.
Nothing but green ahead. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Illinois lining up quickly.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
The snap sets up the throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Illini. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
Don't call him a quarterback. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, he's so fast. You can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. Make sure you take that from him. Chase him.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Makes the grab on the left. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
And his throw is incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. They needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to power their way ahead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense.
Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. A huge play, and they get him all the way to the 45-yard line.
Other defense, they got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback and disrupt their timing and their rhythm. You can't give them these big chunk plays through the air.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this run.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Big completion here. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And this defense continues to bring the heat. First sack of the day, setting the tone in the first quarter. They had no last week, ladies and gentlemen. So this defense has been affecting the quarterback and making him feel so uncomfortable.
He gets out to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. The pull and throw off the RPO. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling for the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Finds a big tight end. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Rasmussen. He's got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. 3rd trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
They'll go to the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the offense. Quick strike complete. Now well within striking distance as that third round play gets to the first at the 29.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop to the 19 after a pickup of 5. The Hokies look to do some damage in the red zone. Fast motion from the offense. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Swings it out to his running back. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit, and nifty pick up there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off the play fake. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This coaching staff is trying to identify playmakers on offense really this year. Throughout the start of the season, this guy has had scored in their first game, he scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Liberty has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire game. They're up 14 over Stanford. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
Yeah, so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Right on target this time. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Illinois right back to the line.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Caught in the backfield, it's Burden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
They didn't have to the blitz. They brought the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Got the quick completion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Rasmussen. Fires and picked off. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their moves, and he made the pick.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that.
Valuable things a quarterback can have, David. Short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some play.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. Quick pass on the fly motion. Pass to 25. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Hokies want to move quickly. Wide receiver shows motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback checking off. They believe they can run right here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answers so far. Running back goes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Going right down the middle. And now the Weeds extended their offense. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. They'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop calling and get you the football.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Makes his connection. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again.
When you run your slant route and it gets man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football,
he lost it high and deep down the left side. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Illinois!
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide, you like the matchup, he sees it, he puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath him, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. He had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and get 6 points.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Brings up third down.
Dropping back, it's Rasmussen. Looking left. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Illinois lining up quickly. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for...
Running back.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, fighting Illini. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. If you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return will be knocked down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's incredible. To be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Keep it on the ground. Couldn't find the lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Now on 3rd down after that run. The back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Offense
That is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Catches it at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Flips it out to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Makes a connection. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Going for the big play. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Illini.
He's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
The offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, where they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this two-minute situation.
It's such a good opportunity to come to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets it out fast. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Finds his target down the middle. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it first and 10. He wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Foster. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Give to the running back. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
The Hokies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Right.
Fires the pass, intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
And it's frustrating because you're going to have coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team, give them a good field position now too. Not the ideal start.
Here comes the offense on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hokie! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, the offense starts in such a good spot. Puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. The option look. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. Now to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help the quarterback turn the page is just finding an easy completion here and let him get back into it.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got it in the middle, it's Burden. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line, and they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Movement here from the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the back. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge, like they do a great job on the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes quarterbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
You've got him looking one, but they're going to throw it. Behind his tight end. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? To the ground to try to move the chains. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid through. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida Atlantic was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Boca. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, I'm sure it's going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Quick release by the QB. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Here comes the hurry-up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Illinois right back to the line.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Scrambling away. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a middle game, let the slide to get down, and don't take a big hit.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. trying to make magic with his feet. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. The completion well past the sticks. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team.
Good enough for a first down.
Hands it off. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for space to the left. Touchdown, Illinois! And that one will give him the lead. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. The offense just strung play after play after play together and got the end zone.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Firing to the right, complete. At the 40, there he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle was finally made.
As a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Hokies moving quickly to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What I do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of that.
They're working that left side. And the Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He looks that one in nicely. Pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Offense in the hurry up. Wide out in motion. Off the RPO, complete. He's run out of bounds, but now the forward turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. You talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Up and over Yabo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football. This is one of those areas where you in the end zone, you're the goal line, you smell a lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And the extra point ties the game in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Out of the gun to give to the back.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Into a massive giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Sweet cut there. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Come on, man. O-line. You guys to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the ones that get you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Knocked off his feet. Illinois lining up quickly. He'll do it himself. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. The lone back's got it. And a good, solid pickup for the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nice move to keep moving. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. He's looking to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. With the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, finding a line. And they've moved out front on the 4.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week. That notably top 25 clash. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. is in the hurry-up.
Second down.
They move the tight end all over. The running back has it. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Hard running there. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field.
And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Short gain on the play of Grace Hyde. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Gotta make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. To the air on 1st down. He's right on target.
And you created some great momentum. Getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in the groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make the play.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at it 3rd down and short. It's complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. It's complete to the left. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Buys a little time. Headed to the end zone. And he launches it for the score. Touchdown, Hokie!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. They got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. more, headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quick release on the RPO. Tackle after picking up the first down. Push away the first possession of OT. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his legs, it's short. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Buys a little time with his feet. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Right down the middle line, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Now they'll run the draw. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. Looking for more room. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters.